SpiderMan, Dog Man, Sesame Street, Wallace and Gromit. All this and more in the January 2025 cartoon preview. Kicking off the new year on the 3rd, Netflix will release Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Fowl outside of the UK. The highly anticipated feature-length film sees Gromit's growing concern as Wallace becomes over-dependent on his inventions, which proves justified when Wallace creates a smart gnome that seems to develop an evil mind of its own. As events begin to spiral out of control, it's up to Gromit to put aside his qualms and battle sinister forces, or Wallace may never be able to invent again. The film is already available on BBC iPlayer in the UK. On the 4th, Totally Spies Season 7 will see its US premiere on Cartoon Network. Totally Spies follows the hilarious action-packed adventures of the iconic spies Sam, Clover and Alex, 3 Beverly Hills girls who were hired as secret agents. These spies with attitude balance life at university with international espionage. Debuting in 2001, Totally Spies ran for 4 seasons before being rebooted for a further 2 in 2012. Now the classic Spy-Fi series returns for another reboot. Season 7 takes the spies on their biggest adventure yet, relocating from Beverly Hills to Singapore, experiencing a new culture and taking on a fresh crop of bizarre villains. Season 7 consists of 20 episodes. On the 11th, Disney Channel will premiere new series StuGo. The original animated series follows 6 middle schoolers who get tricked into attending a fake academic summer camp by a mad scientist. They were looking forward to 3 months of learning, but will have to settle for the adventure of a lifetime on a tropical island filled with mind-reading manatees, giant fighting fungi, and fashion-forward mutants. 2 episodes will air weekly for 7 weeks, and the full season will be available on Disney Plus in the spring. On the 16th, Max will debut the 5th season of Harley Quinn. The new episodes find Harley and Ivy in a new location, Metropolis, the home of all things Superman, Lois Lane, and the Daily Planet. Harley and Ivy discover that something sinister is at play, and all is not what it seems. Looming threats include Lex Luthor and his sister Lena Luthor, plus fan favourite Brainiac. But of course, Harley's crew of misfits and allies will join her on this irreverent journey that takes no prisoners in having fun in the DC sandbox. The new season runs weekly for 10 episodes. Also on the 16th, Netflix will drop the 2nd season of Castlevania Nocturne. The latest installment in the popular video game and anime franchise sees a chaotic new twist on the French Revolution, which introduces a sinister vampire element, and sees Richter Belmont picking up his family's long-held tradition of vampire hunting. Now joined by the legendary Alucard, Belmont and his band of vampire hunters are in a desperate race against time. This beautifully animated series adapts Castlevania games Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night from 1993 and 1997 respectively, and features fan-favourite characters while introducing new ones. Nocturne Season 2 offers 8 new episodes. Also on the 16th, Max will premiere the 55th season of Sesame Street. Elmo, Cookie Monster, Abby Cadabby, Grover and the rest of the neighbourhood help young viewers understand and express their feelings, learn new mindfulness practices, and as always, have fun with their favourite furry and feathered friends. And for the first time, Mecha Elmo, Mecha Cookie, and Mecha Abby make their Sesame Street debut, with Mecha Builders shorts airing within select episodes. Notably, this will be the final season of Sesame Street to air on Max, with the streamer pulling their support for the series just weeks ago. On the 17th, Disney Junior and Disney Plus will release new preschool program RoboGobo. The series highlights 5 adorable pets without a home, until boy genius Dax adopts them and gives them super-powered robo-suits. Now they are a team of superheroes, saving other pets in trouble and learning how to become a family in the process. The series will feature guest stars including Cynthia Erivo, Alan Cumming and Alison Pill, and will consist of 7 episodes. On the 18th, Disney Channel will premiere the 3rd season of Chibiverse. In an underground laboratory, a group of scientists took objects from various Disney Channel shows and films and put them in a machine, resulting in the creation depiction of a small, glowing beam-sized orb that, when viewed underneath a microscope, showed a chibified world inhabited by characters from the various shows. The series follows the quirky and comical adventures of these characters interacting with one another. The new season will consist of 3 episodes, though it's unknown which Disney characters will make appearances. On the 24th, Apple TV Plus will drop the 2nd season of Eva the Owlet. Inspired by Rebecca Elliott's popular scholastic book series Owl Diaries, the series stars Eva, a creative, cheeky owlet who lives next door to her best friend Lucy in the woodland world of Treetoppington. With big ideas and an even bigger personality, Eva goes on high-flying adventures in her treetop community, expressing herself in her journal along the way. Each night she learns lessons, reflects through writing, and lends a helping wing wherever she can. On the 29th, Disney Plus will premiere Marvel's Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. From Marvel Studios Animation, this animated series follows Peter Parker on his way to becoming a hero with a journey unlike we've ever seen, and a style that celebrates the character's early comic book roots and delivers an all-new story about the wall crawler's early days. Originally announced as an origin story for the MCU's Spider-Man titled Freshman Year, the series has ultimately been reworked as a multiverse story set in an alternate timeline where Norman Osborn becomes Parker's mentor instead of Tony Stark. Despite this, the series is still being touted as the MCU's first full-length animated series following a single character. It runs for 10 30-minute episodes. On the 30th, Max will release new series Mermicorno, Starfall, from Atomic Cartoons and Tokidoki. Join enchanting mermaid unicorn Astra as she and a group of her fellow Mermicornos sets out to rescue her sister who has been taken by Ika Inkblot, an evil squid who's bent on draining the sea of its creativity. Along the way on their epic journey, they unlock the magic of creative self-expression, realise the true power of friendship, laugh a lot, and discover the best bowl of ramen in the sea. The first season consists of 13 episodes, and a further 13 episodes will follow at a later date. And closing out the month on the 31st, it's the first of 3 DreamWorks animation films for 2025, Dog Man, which opens in theatres. Based on the books by Captain Underpants' Dave Pilkey, when a faithful police dog and his human police officer owner are injured together on the job, a harebrained but life-saving surgery fuses the two of them together, and Dog Man is born. Dog Man is sworn to protect and serve, and fetch, sit and roll over. As Dog Man embraces his new identity and strives to impress his chief, he must stop the pretty evil plots of feline supervillain Petey the Cat. The film stars the voices of Pete Davidson, Lil Rel Howery, Isla Fisher, Poppy Lou, and Ricky Gervais. And that is all the major animated releases for January 2025, and I want to know what you are most excited to check out this month. As always, join the conversation down below.